Ooh. As I walked out of Orchid's garden and into the street, it started raining. But I thought I'd rather spend some time with my family and leave Orchid alone for a while. So I started running. Ran! It was a cold night, a summer rain. The amulet that attached itself to my neck was warm. I tried, but I couldn't remove it. It was as if the thing had a will of its own. Probably does. I could swear it moved and tightened when I tried to take it off. I couldn't find any kind of cleft one either. Perhaps I should try a knife when I get home, I thought. Who did she think she was? I'd rather keep it and discover what it does. I'm kind of curious though. I ran all the way to my parents' house. Let me in!
Right? Gods, get inside. You need to change your clothes.
Yeah, I know. It's cold and wet out there, Ma. Change into what? I don't have anything nice here. Just, she's trying to help. Your father is at his friend's place. He's been upset about his feeling useless. I'm having a hard time keeping him away from his drinking mates.
But what happened over there?
With her being so happy about my job, she fully trusted Orchid. I wonder if I should tell her.
Why did Orchid let you out in the rain?
Let me out. She's doing things I don't approve of. Orchid gave me a day off. She's scatterbrained. She's a huge bitch. I mean, she did give me the night off. I'm not gonna concern Mum with this, okay? I was worried something was wrong. Something is wrong. Orchid scares me. Did you know Orchid is pregnant? Orchid scares me. Like, what can Mum do against a witch, even if she did find out that... So, we pretty much know that Orchid is about to give birth to one of the demon things, right? She knew it was a boy. She's afraid of what the other townspeople will think, so... I feel like telling Mum that Orchid is pregnant is a big no-no. Does she scare... She doesn't scare me, though. I think she's kooky, but no, it's just the ring.
Did she give you that necklace?
She did, kind of. She didn't give it to me, she made it fly and attach itself to my neck against my will. It's supposed to be magical, but I'm not sure. I'm sure Orchid will explain that to you, I hope so. It's exquisite, it looks so nice on you. Sure, yeah, it does. You deserve this and so much more. I'm glad you can finally afford to have it all.
So how is Mark doing? Any news about the wedding?
Nope. Nothing's happening. Last I know, Orchid wrote him a recommendation for his advancement. He hasn't talked to me since. Now that I've saved money, I don't need to marry him, right? What do you mean, Bright? You were going to marry him for his money? Is that what you wanted? I thought that when Mark gets rich, you and Father wouldn't have to work ever again. That and to escape the damn rat hole you were doing. It's not only that, he's changed. You should do what you can to make peace with him. Mark is a proper lad in every way, hardworking and devoted. You should be proud of him for becoming a law officer. What more could you ask for? Like, maybe I need another command. A woman. Hey, maybe. He's devoted, but what? But to what? You're right. Maybe I need another kind of man. He's kind of distant. A bad man? Because that's the other kind of man, right? Who taught you to think this way? Who is this mother? I think I've seen Mark twice. I don't want a bad man. Mark has his flaws, that's all. Yeah, that's all. I thought you loved him. If you changed your mind, better change your answer to that proposal. True. Well, you look tired. I've kept you long enough. Good night, dear. Good night, Mother. Mother turned away from me to do some housework. Since I started living with Orchid, she and Father had more space. Tonight, with my return, it was going to be packed tight again. If Father came back for the night, that is. I slipped under my bed sheets. I didn't know how Orchid intended to hide a pregnancy until the end. I had heard tales of pregnant witches being cursed. Why cursed? If they had known Orchid was pregnant, people would have stopped trusting anything she made for them. There you go. Secrecy. But then everyone loved Orchid. Would they really mind? Probably, yeah. I thought they'd be bound to learn about the baby when it was born. Also true. I didn't know why it became so hot. I tossed and turned in my bed, trying to get comfortable enough to fall asleep. A commotion in front of the door easily woke me. My mother was arguing with some men, pleading them. Whoa, oof. Lay off the fake tan, dude. Suddenly, a city guard barged in. I don't know this man. I trust that you are bright. I could see more guards through the front door.
Please, her father isn't even here.
They're after Dad? Wolf, restrain this woman. For what? One of the guards held my mother back. What do you want from us?
You are under arrest for the murder of our town healer and treason against our town.
Sorry?
I'm telling you, she couldn't kill a mouse.
What? Murder? Orchid?
Yes, you have murdered a witch Orchid and all the good townspeople who will perish without her aid.
What? I have been ordered not to talk with you, wicked creature. You may have tricked our benefactor witch into trusting you, but I will not be another one of your victims.
Silence. Your public execution awaits.
Crap. How did Orchid die? What about her baby? No, Orchid was with child. I didn't do it, sir, officer. Please don't let them kill me. You can kill me, but the real enemy will still be on the loose. Ooh. How did she die? What about a baby? I don't want to mention the baby. I don't want to do that to her. I'm not worried about the cat. I didn't do it. Please don't let them kill me. You can kill me, but the real enemy will be on the loose. I wept for Orchid. Stop pretending. You gutted Orchid and splattered the walls with her blood. What? Then you pushed her body into the stove in a feeble attempt to get rid of the overwhelming evidence. What? The smoke drew attention and we broke in to discover the gruesome scene. Her head was hanging out of the oven, her face still recognizable. Ugh. There is no doubt of what you've done. There's quite a lot of doubt, actually, to be honest, sir. That's no proof it was me. Yeah. You're the ones who did it. No, there's no proof that was me. You are the evil snake who infiltrated Orchid's home and made her turn away from the rest of the town. Be silent and move. They forcefully dragged me through the door.
My child has done nothing. May the demons find you all.
You tell 'em, Mum. Ooh. I had never watched an execution in V-Line. Same. I had seen the execution grounds, but only from a distance. I could never force myself to watch. But now I was walking those very same grounds. Uh-oh. Lord Second rarely issued execution orders. A person would need to commit a truly terrible crime to get there, but I had done nothing. Now I understood why that place had a fence. There was an angry mob on the other side shouting insults at me. Ooh. Justice! You murdered our sick! I didn't do it! My son! My brother! My daughter! I'm innocent! You should burn like our beloved orchid. Justice! This isn't justice. If only there was something I could do. Anyone who would believe me. Where was Mark? Yeah, where are you?
The rat. Make this quicker for all of us.
God. Wait. I wish to speak to Mark, the city guard. Help me out, dude. You will speak to Lord Second directly. He is waiting ahead. Come along. Do not make me use force. Ah, crap. When we ascended the ramp, I found some more grim-looking men waiting for me. But there was also a crouching figure that didn't belong there. What? Oh no! The old man who I seem to have met somewhere before. Come on.
Did you get up here, old man?
I wish to give the condemned her last blessing.
Thanks, I guess? The Lord said no priests. Who let him in? A priest? It hardly mattered anymore. Duck down behind that wall, old man, or we'll have to kill you, too. We can't have a cultist performing rites at a public execution. How do you know he's a cultist? Oh, I guess. The tattoo, right?
Are you innocent, child?
Yes! Yes, sir. He gently squeezed my hand.
Father's descendants come to walk this earth. The twisted world that has scorned you will be gone.
Oh.
The ones who are true will be held high, and punishment will only rival those who deserve it.
Okay.
But that day is not today, and I will win for you, child.
Thanks. I nod. Thank you. Just say thank you.
Are you finished?
Ooh.
Over here, convict.
Call me convict. The guard yanked me to his side, handing me over to the executioner. The world around me spun at the sight of the killing apparatus. Ugh. Lord Second was down with his men. The common folk dared not approach them, but his words rang loudly for everyone to hear. No! I am innocent! You see, no one but the cultists believed me. The guards just wanted to get it over with. A huge masked man shoved me towards the guillotine, and I fell to my knees. I closed my eyes and waited. Ooh. What? What just happened? Suddenly, I was someplace else. Whoa. Looking up, I saw the bloody guillotine from which I had fallen. I couldn't believe my body, but I couldn't feel my body, sorry, but I was still there. What am I thought? Am I just a... I wanted to scream, but couldn't. It didn't work. What's happening? I slowly became aware of the strange, sick reality around me. The screams of the burning people were deafening. Huge footsteps were shaking the ground, but it didn't affect me because I seemed to be floating. This is trippy. I didn't want to look down. I knew there was nothing there. I wanted to disappear, but I couldn't. Why was I still aware? I saw people running and dying. Infernal beasts were slaughtering everyone. Ugh. But they seemed to ignore me. Well, I'm fine with it. Perhaps the floating head wasn't such an attractive entity to terrorize, especially since I was already dead. Okay. There was nothing else for me to do in this landscape of insanity but to move around and look for something. The screams and the burning noises were constant. I could almost ignore them. I searched for something to help me. I searched for a way to end myself. No, help me. Tactful. Something or someone, a friend maybe? But it seemed I'd never had any friends. Ugh. Oh. Then I found a face in the flames, a demonic face. A sexy face. Hi. But he couldn't see me. He was someplace else. Then the fire gave way to an actual demon child. What? Ooh. What? He seemed real, unlike the other demons who were only shadows. His body was twisted back, spasming in agony, yet he spoke to me. What? Headman rot. Headman rot. Reset. What? Okay, so we've got a word, a word puzzle in hell. Okay. Headman rot. Let's do. Is it just drag? It is just a drag. Okay. Headman, what can we do? Alright. Mean. We can't do torture, no. Demon? Can we spell demon? Demon? Do we think that's probably... I'm assuming it's got demon in it. Maybe it's demon something. Demonheart! I see it. I see it. Heart. Oh god, my mouse lag is real. Demonheart. Woohoo! Demon shot keeping me. Salve end. Oh my god, shut up. Salve end. Keeping me enslaved, is that what you're trying to say? Enslaved, maybe? Oh no, wait. L. I can spell. Me talk English. Slaved. Schwum. Rotted man. What? Tormented? Torment. Is that could be it. Wait. Tormented. Oh, he faded away. Where'd you go? The dying people appeared to run through me, and the other demons avoided me. It was as if I didn't exist. I knew I had to find the demon boy again. He was the only one who acknowledged my existence. So I kept floating around, searching for him. Where'd you go, boo? Oh, the pain. It's Babe Unreal. Do you mean unbearable? Uh-huh. Rebel. I think there's an E in there, right? Unbearable? Rebel. Whoom. More myth. Oh my god, stop screaming at me. More myth. I think it's gotta be my, right? 2 letters. My mother. Oh shit. Is it okay to your dead mum? Is that what you're upset about? My mother. My mother. He disappeared again. Cool. But I knew I would find him. Just float around, lady. Just float. Oh, achievement. Demon speech. Yeah. Finally, I saw the demon child standing up ahead. He was still twisted back and screaming in agony. I saw a glimpse of something behind his hoofed feet. It was my body. Ugh. The boy kept screaming. His pain was more terrifying than all the death I'd witnessed. Ah, well, sorry, dude. It was my first real nightmare. What? What? Nightmare? Is this death? It felt real. Why could I still feel the ground with my hands?
Rise from the dead, will you? God's damn demon.
What happened? You can rise all you want now. You'll rot here until you're a demon skeleton. What was wrong with that man? He was yelling at me, but I could hardly understand him. You think you crossed us over? You think you can break the law as you see fit because you sold your soul to the goddamn demon? What? My sons and grandsons will work here and spit on you as I do now. Demon, I finally dared to touch my throat. I was whole, but I was still not certain this was life. And that is how I ended up in prison. Huh. Soon after I made sure my body was whole once again, I realized that I had the amulet Orchid gave to me. Just as I've been unable to remove it, so have the people who put it there, put me here. They took all my belongings and dressed me in rags, but the jeweled amulet still warms my neck in this cold dungeon. It will be a means of communication, Orchid said. But with whom? She is dead. Right? What's my journal saying? Orchid's death. They found her dead at dawn, her body charred in the fire of her own oven. But her face was unburnt. The guard said there was blood on the walls. It happened on the night that I left her house after that ominous dinner. The guard who arrested me said nothing about Orchid's baby, as if they were unaware it even existed. I couldn't tell what time it was when I last fell asleep, nor when I awoke. Time is only an illusion in this damp dungeon. I don't even know how long I've been here. Months, I think. I tried counting meals, but ended up losing track of the numbers, especially since I've been dreaming about this place too. Oh, what? I don't think this is a prison of feline. I can't hear any other inmates. Huh. The guard refuses to tell me anything useful. He always throws my food on the ground and spits on it. He also spits on me when he can reach me, and lashes his whip at the bars of my cell. He despises me, but above all, I think he's afraid of me. He is convinced that I have something to do with demons. I'm pretty sure you do, love. You did get your head chopped off. I've been recalling that night for so long. Oh, memories. The special dinner with Orchid, when she revealed that she was with child. No one else was aware of it. She wanted to keep it a secret. That's why she needed someone else to receive her customers. Oh, yeah. The next thing I knew, she was dead. No one seemed to know or care about her baby. It was only their sick brothers, sons and daughters, and their justice. And then I remembered how I fell on the cobblestone without my body. But now it's here, and I think I might be going insane. Yeah. Soon after I ended up here, someone came to see me.
Demon,
Ooh.
you have a visitor.
Mum? The guard spat inside my cell. Oh, God. Great. It was Mark, or maybe he was now known as Sir Mark. If anyone could help me, it was my betrothed.
Right. It grieves me to see you in this state.
I bet it does. I'm innocent. You surely believe me. Don't look at me. My love, can you get me out of here? I'm innocent. I believe you, but our Lord would think me blinded by love if I claimed so. Would he? His face was stone cold, almost as if he didn't recognize me. There is little hope for your sentence to be undone. The people firmly believe you are the murderer. It would take magic to convince them otherwise.
Everyone hates you, Bright.
Really? I am a knight. I protect a feline. Surely you understand that one in high service of our town and kingdom must not be related to an outlaw. Oh, here we go. I've come to bid you farewell. You cannot mean that. You poor coward. Go and suck your lord's dick. Just go. Go. He shook his head solemnly and left without another word. Good. Mark's abandonment left me more broken than ever. At least he had the decency to say farewell. The pig should not have come here. I knew that would happen. Yeah, at least he did. He did come and say bye. That's fine. We knew it was coming, right? But if Mark would visit me, why haven't I seen family? Maybe only law officers are allowed down here. Maybe. Sometimes I wonder if it's been months or years. One day or night, as I lay in the dust, I heard a raspy voice calling out to me.
Kitty, kitty.
Ew. I opened my eyes to a shadow of a huge man crouching at my arm's reach. Ugh. I immediately recognized he was not my guard, and strangely, I felt fear more than anything. It took me a moment to realize the man was on the other side of the bars. Okay, that's fine. He had left something on the ground in my cell.
So, this little thing.
Who are you? He was only a dark shape. The torchlight behind him shone in my eyes, but I knew I had never met him. He turned to look back at some light reflected on his teeth. I thought I had caught a glimpse of a grin on his face. I crawled closer to check what he had left me. I pushed back against the wall, hugging my knees. I mean, What's he doing? Let's see. It was a small cake in a paper cup. I was shocked. Good kitten. Don't...
I hear you babies from feline fancy sweets. Even dangerous outlaws such as yourself.
What? Babies? Why would you bring me this? I'm not a dangerous outlaw. Who are you? Why are you bringing me cake? Thought it might cheer you up. Who are you? You know, most people would be spitting out their bloody teeth if they had the guts to ask me that. Really? Why? But you really have no idea, being a domestic feline kitty. Just answer the question.
I'm almost sorry that they don't have a better prison for soft little girls like you.
Uh-huh. Let me tell you, that shithead god of yours is a nice guy. You obviously haven't been to Scarecewall. Oh, our neighbor city, governed by the tyrant lord Mace. I've been hanging out around prisons for a long time. You should see what we do to girls like you in Scarecewall. No, thank you. I don't need to see that. No, I don't want to see that, thanks.
Hey, that's enough socializing with the prisoner, sir.
Sir? She is nothing special, as you can surely see. She is nothing. Is that so? Except, of course, that she is a demon and a murderer. They must have told you.
Are you a demon, sweetheart?
Of course not. Yes, and you're both fucked. Just say of course not. She says not. Lying snake. Even as a demon, she's still only a commoner who committed a cowardly crime. She sold her soul for nothing, if you ask me. It's a good thing I'm not asking you, right? You're used to having a lot of authority here, huh? Over this one poor, tortured convict. I'm only doing my duty. I prefer if these demons and witches could disintegrate and leave this world in peace. But it ain't happening. Nope. Would you prefer it if I were to disintegrate also? Ooh, no sir, I said no such thing. Apologies if it came across as impolite. I don't think she's worth talking to is all. I'll be the judge of that. You shut up before I wipe the floor with your useless hide. Yikes. Yeah, keep quiet.
So, I've seen you. Not your best hair day, I imagine.
Yeah, probably not. A couple of months in prison. Stop looking at me. I'm much prettier out in the open. And... well, I'd take you home for up to me, but you'll have to wait for someone else. What does that mean? The stranger threw one last glance at me, but I still couldn't see his face. He left without giving me any explanation. Okay. And I'm left to spend another day in the darkness of this cold dungeon. Oh, now what?
You, demon, wake up.
Yep, I'm awake. What?
Your cell's unlocked. Get out.
What? Why? Not me, your new friends. Which friends? Blasted demon! He spits on the ground. You've got friends in the Southern Alliance. Well, not on this side of the Alliance. The Southern Alliance, it must mean that the Lord of Feline agreed to some form of kind of deal with the Lord of Scarecewall. I don't know why Lord Second agreed to that, when he stated publicly many times that he thinks the Lord of Mace, what he thinks of the Lord of Mace. and his ways. The man who was here earlier, the guard calling him Sir, could he be one of the notorious Scarcewall Knights? These friends, what do they want from me? Some kind of mission, hopefully to get you killed for good. Thanks, dude. Out with you. Your new bitch of a friend is waiting upstairs. Just go. Stumbling out of my cell, I find a spiral stairway leading upwards into darkness. I climb the stairs for a long time, but the place hardly becomes any brighter. I don't know what kind of prison this is. Ugh. Finally, I come upon a hallway. It is lined up with old torture equipment. Ugh. There is a light coming from the distance. Ooh. The shadows move as the woman carrying the torch emerges from the other side to meet me. Her fancy white cloak reflects the light as she walks. Ooh, hi. A white cloak is normally the wear of Scarcewall law officers. It's becoming clear. Its clasp is a wall-shaped emblem.
Don't be afraid. I'm the one who brought the order for your release.
Thanks.
My name is Rose Jaden. I'm an ambassador of Scarswall.
What? She looks more like a cutthroat to me. Hello, Ambassador.
Lord Mace and Lord Second have finally formed the alliance that my lord proposed.
Yay. The Knights and Ambassadors of Scarswall are now officially your superiors. You don't have to be formal with me, though. Why? Where are we? Why did they set me free?
Something strange is happening in the forest east of Feline. Wargs have started to come out and attack your city.
Wargs? Ever taken a walk in the deep forest? You obviously haven't. Well, wargs are like wolves, except much worse, and they attack humans. Chased up a tree, your cat lord cried for Scarcewall's aid. We did what we could to push the beast back into the forest, but the attacks never stopped. The kitten army now holds a camp at a more convenient location as defense against the pouring beasts. This is where you and I are headed. What? Why me?
With the healing capabilities you have shown, you will be of vital use in the war.
Ugh. Great. How quickly did I recover? Because I wasn't there. In less than an hour, I was told. That's pretty impressive. Not many people know what happened to you after the beheading. It would have raised too much commotion. Sure. Your lord said something about setting you free if you can help in putting an end to this war. Still, you would not be allowed to live in Feline where everyone saw you executed. Nah, makes sense. Lord Second might get in trouble for housing a Demonheart in his city. Sure. I understand.
Oh, I almost forgot. You received a letter from your lord.
Well, lucky me. Can I open it? Clearly not meant for me. See that tight packaging and your mighty cat symbol? I didn't want to bother you with trying to open it. Where is this cat from? I recognize this. Is it... Kinda looks like a Studio Ghibli character. Heh, Cat Brains thinks he can hide something. I'll just turn my back while you read that. Okay, please do. Good, you snake. Yeah, okay, please do.
If you are released, that an agent of Scarswall by the name of Rose Jaden has already given you your orders.
Yeah. You are to treat the officers of Scarswall as your superiors. You shall not murder them like you did our benefactor witch. I hope my letter has not been opened by the wrong hands, because I have a few words of warning for you.
A female convict is worth more than a Scarswell ambassador.
What? Why do you have to be racist about it? The Scar Swallows are only loyal to one another and only in order to protect their own skins. Still, I trust that this time they will do what's in their best interest for all of us. Formerly, there is still a man of mine in command of the camp. Report to him and do not share any unnecessary information with the Scar Swallows. They will surely keep themselves informed. Most of our men do not know what you are, and I urge you not to inform them. I am working beyond the king's law on your behalf. You are released on the condition that you obey my orders. Make any indiscretion, and my men will hunt you down and bring you back to the dungeon.
When you return from your mission, you will be granted a new trial.
Great. Not that they ever gave me one to begin with.
Come with me. You'll need to wash yourself and don some armor.
Okay, don't question it, just do it. We move on through the dark building until we reach a strange room. Ooh, exploration mode. Bath time. There's an improvised bath here made from an old coffin, I think. Nice. What was that? Prison cell. There are some empty cells along the wall. Who knows how long they haven't been used. Oh, I see. Chains. Chains and shackles are everywhere, along with other restraining devices. How many prisoners can this place hold? Is there a broken mirror? A broken mirror on the wall reflects the dark shapes of the torture equipment scattered about. Ugh. It's been such a long time since I've seen my reflection. Oof. It's not like a clean cut, is it? The first thing that grabs my attention is the scar across my neck. Yeah. Unnaturally dark and jagged. Ugh. It contaminates my appearance. I can't avert my eyes from it. Yeah, understandable, I think. I only hope that others won't be paying this much attention. Maybe I can cover it up with clothing. Maybe. What else have we got? Spikes. Some more spikes. Lovely. I'm lucky there isn't a torturer working here with all this equipment available. I can only imagine the kind of things that used to happen here. Ugh, don't think about it. I guess armor. Let's do it. I suppose this is the armor Rose mentioned. It's waiting for me along with some clean clothes. Finally. Is there anything else? Usually it like automatically kicks you out of this mode when you've hit on a lot of things, but I wonder if this is just truly passageway. There we go. The passage ends in a big metal gate. There might be an exit from this place. Oh, no? Maybe I've missed something else. Chains, books, wall. No, I think we've got it. Click here to continue.
Don't just stand there. Get in the water.
Okay. When you're done, take that arm over there. It used to be mine. Oh, thank you. I'll be waiting outside. Don't try anything stupid. Rose leaves through the passageway, and I prepare to enter the creepy coffin bath. The water isn't very warm, but right now its silky touch feels like a luxury. I bet it does. I have a short time of relief in the water. Nothing can wash away what they did to me, but I am so close to freedom now. Not really. I will prove my innocence and return. Things will never be the same, but I will not make the same mistakes. Return to my peaceful life. Things will never be the same. After I've done my best to clean and dry myself, I take the armor Rose has left me. Cool. It's a sturdy leather armor, beautiful in the making, but maybe a bit old. It was made to protect, but not to encumber, as for some kind of rogue warrior. Something isn't quite right with this armor. There's something stuck under the belt. Oh? It fell out. What is it? Poison? If working with Orchid has taught me anything, this is definitely not a cure. How wrong? Why would Rose even have this? The liquid seems clear and it has no smell. I suppose it's designed to be mixed with someone's food or drink. I'll figure out what to do with it later. For now, it stays with me. The good times are about to start. I'll keep it. It's probably going to backfire on me later, but let's do it. The other thing here that catches my attention, lying on a dust-covered shelf, is an old book with the image of a demon head. Oh. Cool. Carefully, I lift the cover and sift through the pages, only to find the book empty. I've missed being able to write. I could probably improvise some writing equipment, so there is so much on my mind that I need to remember. I don't think anyone will notice this thing is gone. Okay. Wait, dissension? My journal just updated dissension. What does that mean? Lord Mace, the infamous tyrant lord of Scarswall. Through his 7 faithful knights, he controls a fearsome army and one of Shimiro's largest cities. They say his justice system is flawed in favor of his closest subjects, and that he is especially protective of his ruthless knights, whose will is law, second only to his. It seems our king is willing to overlook Mace's dishonorable ways due to his role in defending the kingdom's southern border. Supposedly a difficult duty in which Lord Mace excels. Dissension. After the mysterious death of my employer, Orchid, I was executed as a murderer. When I resurrected, they declared me a Demonheart and decided to imprison me in an underground dungeon. What seemed like a few months later, Lord Second issued an order for my release. He was working with the Scarswallows, although he always said he did not trust them. Lord Second released me on the condition that somehow I assist the soldiers with the trouble in the forest. If I complied, he promised to give me a new trial. If I tried to run, he would hunt me down. Bada bing, bada bum. Let's look in the mirror. Can I still see my neck? What? No. I'm all clean and neat now, but probably pale from my jail time. I go out to meet Rose. Dissension. Achievement. To be continued. Game saved. There we have it. Left on a note of I have to go and become a soldier, I guess, next time. That was fine. It was fun. It was very, it's a choose your own adventure shtick. I liked that it displayed the character traits that you were gaining as you were answering, and it kept updating saying like you're gaining a more tactful personality or like a defiant personality. That's always, it's good to see actual like points being allotted to your character, because then sometimes when you do these things, you blurt things out and then it's kind of like, well, that's just what you said in the moment. It doesn't really affect, it might affect what that character thinks of you, but it might not affect your own personality. So it's pretty cool that you can see your points being allotted and racked up into different sections. Apart from that, I thought it's fine. I really like the art style. I think it looks all kind of animated by hand. It's clearly like touched up on like Photoshop and stuff, but it's pretty cool. The character's design was great. This menu is so it's so distracting. Just it's the way his chest is like, he's breathing, but he's also like pumping his chest at you. It's a lot. But anyway, yeah, that is Demonheart. I'll put a Steam link. I'll highlight the stream down into like some YouTube videos, I think, just to get it out there, just in case anyone wants to see some gameplay. I put a link in the descriptions on our YouTube. in the YouTube uploads, I think. But apart from that, that was fun. I liked it. We'll look forward to the next chapters. We'll see how we do in the Wolf War, or the, what were they called? Wargs? Wags? I don't know. Whatever. But yes, Demonheart.